Hello everyone and welcome back to Junyoung Plays. My name is Logan and today we are playing Breath of the Wild. So in today's video we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be doing a mini episode and I'm going to detail the things that I found in the Gerudo and Wasteland area. I'm very excited to get started. Here we go. All the footage that you're about to see is footage that I recorded for the last episode, but didn't have enough time to cram it all into one big episode. There are a lot of really cool side missions near the Gerudo region, and I wanted to point them out starting now. Also, these side missions will not be in chronological order. As you guys can tell, I may have less hearts than I did when I attempted the Divine Beast because I filmed this before attempting it. However, I'll try my best to keep the timeline linear. Just outside of Gerudo Town, you can talk to this guy named Bonsai, and Bonsai is probably one of the most down bad video game characters of all time, even more down bad than Manny. Anyways, the reason why you want to talk to Bonsai is wearing the sand boots, and the sand boots are very important because they will allow you to run across the sand without being slowed down. In order to obtain the sand boots, you will have to first do Bonsai a favor. He will have you look for the 8th Heroine. The 8th Heroine is a statue located up in the Gerudo Highlands. In order to make your trip a little bit easier, he will also give you the snow boots. As the name implies, the snow boots will allow you to run across the snow without slowing down. This will be a great transition to show you guys what the Gerudo Tower looks like. I'll cut back to you guys once I get in the area. The Gerudo Tower is by far the tallest tower in the game. It will be overlooking a pit. In order to get on top of this tower, you have to climb up all the way up the mountain and then jump off that ledge up there. Now that you have an understanding of where the tower is, it's important to mention that the Gerudo Highlands is very cold. Because I don't have any cold resistant armor, I'll have to use the warm doublet that I got episode 1. However, even wearing the warm doublet will not be enough to keep me warm. I'll have to equip a fire weapon to do the job. Now that I have a better understanding of the area, I'm now going to look for the 8th Heroine. The Gerudo Highland area is very snowy and has the exact same problem as the Gerudo Desert, in which your feet will sink down into the snow if you're not wearing the snow boots. You can find the 8th Heroine statue in this little nook up in the Gerudo Highlands. After you find the statue, all you need to do now is take a picture of the top half and return back to Bonsai. Upon returning back to Bonsai and showing him the 8th Heroine statue, he will give you the sand boots. However, you are going to have to give him back the snow boots so he won't be barefoot. Now that you have the sand boots, exploration in the Gerudo Desert will take half the time because you will not be slowed down by the sand. My guy really thinks that I'm a desert flower. Isn't he in for a shock? Anyways though, give me your boots. If you want the snow boots back, you're going to have to do Bonsai a different favor. This time around, you're going to have to look for the Forgotten Sword. The sword that you are looking for is a stone sword that used to be carried by the 8th Heroine. You will have to return to Gerudo Highlands without the snow boots, meaning that the travel can be a little bit slower than usual. This is Bonsai's way to be able to keep the snow boots because he won't believe that you'll be able to get up to the Gerudo Highlands without the snow boots. Time to prove him wrong. Once you get back up to the Gerudo Highlands, you're gonna have to find a place called the Gerudo Summit. Once you're on the summit, you'll be able to find the sword. All you need to do now is take a picture of the sword and return back to Bonsai. As like before, show Bonsai the Forgotten Sword and he will take off the snow boots and hand them back to you. I think I know where you're going with this, my guy, and let me see if I can spell it out for you. Absolutely not a chance. And you know why? Let's see if I can make this even more clear for you. Little did he know I'm a dude! Take notes, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens when you simp over somebody. You just end up barefoot like my boy Bonsai. Another armor side quest you can do is straight after you beat the Divine Beast Naboris. By interacting with the Thunder Helm, you can ask Riju to lend it to you if you help her people out with the various needs in Gerudo Town. The next thing we're going to do in this video is detailing each side quest that you guys can do. They will not be in any particular order. Upon entering Gerudo Town and entering the main market, you can talk to Isha and offer her 10 Flint. As a reward, she will offer you ruby, sapphire, or topaz earrings. Each of these earrings have their specific resistance. For example, topaz earrings will give you electric resistance, while sapphire earrings will give you heat resistance. Finally, ruby earrings will give you cold resistance. The second side mission you can do in Gerudo Town is you can go to this little Gerudo called Dahlia, and she will be trying to plant a garden inside of this place, but she will find trash that is scattered around everywhere. All you need to do in this mission is to find a mystery polluter. To find the mystery polluter, all you need to do is go upstream and you will find this Gerudo eating hydromelon and throwing it into the water system. In order to make her stop eating hydromelon and throwing those cores into the water, she will task you to find wild berries. Now, wild berries can be found up in the Gerudo Highland area, so as you were doing the 8th Heroine and the Forgotten Sword side quest, make sure that you grab as many as you can. You will need 10 to finish this mission. Once you deal with the polluter, go back to Dahlia and she will give you a hydromelon. If you come back to this area later on, you will find that there will be wild berries growing in this place. If you go either to the barracks or in front of the palace, you can talk to Melina, and she has concerns because the love of her life is really sick, and the only way to heal them is to get Molduga guts. You will have to travel to Tormuma Dunes in order to fight the beast. Once you arrive, be very careful. The Molduga is drawn to vibrations, and if you do it wrong, you will get launched up into the sky. The best way to avoid getting launched is to actually fight from these rocks right here. The next thing to do is to use a bomb in order to draw the Molduga back to your location. As it jumps into the air, use a bomb arrow to stun it, and then you can rush in with your close range weapons and deal massive damage. Continue this pattern of throwing a bomb to draw the Molduga into a certain location, use a bomb arrow to stun it, rush in with your close range weapons, rinse, repeat, victory. Afterwards, grab the Molduga guts from the defeated beast and return back to Melina. She will be so grateful that she will give you 300 rupees. Finally, if you go back to the barracks, you can start the side mission to search for Barta. Barta went off to look for the Leviathan bones off in the southwest. Unfortunately, that area is really hot, and without wearing the right gear, you can get heat exhaustion. Once you arrive at the bones, you will find Barta, who has heat exhaustion. In order to help her recover, you need to first find a hardy durian. You can find hardy durians anywhere in the Pharaon region, and luckily I had a few on hand. A good rule of thumb in this game is that because you don't know what you need, collect everything. Afterwards, head back to the barracks and you'll get 100 rupees for your troubles. After helping enough people in Gerudo Town, head back to Riju and she'll give you the Thunder Helm. Wearing the Thunder Helm is actually very important, especially when you're in a torrential downpour. If there's lightning above, you can wear it to prevent yourself from getting shocked. This is really good because if you're exploring somewhere like the Pharaon region, which has a lot of torrential downpours, you can wear metal items without fear of getting shocked. If you head back to the Gerudo Great Skeleton, you can also find the fairy fountain here. This area might look familiar, and that is because this is also where you're going to find the heat exhausted Barta. This will be the third fairy fountain that we found, and thus we will have to pay 1,000 rupees. The last and final fairy fountain we'll find is going to be 10,000 rupees. This fairy fountain is controlled by the Great Fairy Terra, who happens to be the eldest of all the 4 Great Fairies. Now that we have 3 fairy fountains open, we can now upgrade our armor 3 times. It went from a blow kiss to a finger kiss, and now an actual kiss. Link, you're moving up in the world, my guy. If you travel east of Gerudo Town, you will find another labyrinth. If you guys remember, back in episode 6, we found the first labyrinth back when we were exploring the Akala region. As you approach the entrance, you will start a shrine quest in which you have to navigate this labyrinth in order to get to the shrine below. Very similar to the labyrinth in episode 6 though, I got extremely lost in here and spent an embarrassing 30 minutes exploring this labyrinth. Just know I had to cut out a lot of footage in order to fit everything in. Once you finally do make it to the shrine, opening up this chest will reward you with the barbarian armor. By exploring all 3 labyrinths in the game, it will give you an opportunity to get all 3 pieces of the barbarian armor set. The last thing we're going to be doing in today's video is revisiting Fang and Bone. As I mentioned in the previous episode, Fang and Bone will update after every divine beast you beat. It just so happens that after you beat the 3rd divine beast, Kilton would have developed the Lynal Mask. The Lynal Mask will be 999 mon, and as you guys can see, I only have 522. So what I have to do is I now have to exchange monster parts for mon. Once I had enough mon to exchange for the Lynal Mask, I purchased it, and now what I'm about to show you is how to use it out in the wild. Once you are wearing a Lynal Mask, Lynals will not attack you straight away. You will have to do something dumb like attack it or take a picture of it at close range. All I wanted was a selfie, and it blew straight up in my face. I really don't want to fight you right now, so I'm leaving. Oh, evasive maneuvers! Woo! That was close. This was a very poor idea. Uh-oh, more arrows coming in. Move! Whew, I think I'm clear. No, I lied. He's shooting more arrows. Oh my gosh, how does he have so much range? I'm so far away from him. Oh my gosh. That was a horrible idea. I'm never doing that again. Alright everyone, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this mini episode. In the next full episode, we are going to attempt the Vine Beast Meadow over in the distance over there. And we are also going to explore the Hebra region. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.